Imagine this. You wake up to breathtaking ocean views, sipping coffee on a European balcony, or walking through ancient streets where rent is a fraction of what you'd pay in New York or LA. No more insane healthcare costs, no more daily stress. Just a fresh start in a country that actually wants you there. But here's the secret they won't tell you. Right now, hidden visa programs exist that let Americans move abroad almost free. No millionaire bank account required, no complicated residency process, just a little-known loophole that governments use to attract foreigners. And today, we're uncovering the best countries where Americans can move with almost no money, plus the exact visa tricks to make it happen. Stay till the end, because one of these visas has a catch that could change everything. Number 1. Portugal, the golden shortcut to Europe. If you've ever dreamed of living in sunny Europe but thought it was too expensive, think again, because Portugal has a visa loophole that makes moving here shockingly easy and cheap. Here's how it works. Portugal's D7 visa is a low-income residency option designed for retirees and remote workers. But the secret, you don't actually need to be retired. The requirement, you only need to prove a passive income of about $820 per month. That's less than most US rent prices. The benefit, full residency in Portugal, access to affordable healthcare, and eventually EU citizenship, meaning you can live anywhere in Europe. The loophole, unlike other visas, this one doesn't require you to work for a local company or invest thousands of dollars. As long as you have a small online income, you're in. Now, before you pack your bags, here's the catch. If you stay outside Portugal for too long, you could lose your visa status. But don't worry, there's an even easier country coming up next, where you barely need to prove anything at all. On number 2, we have Mexico, the easiest residency. Americans. Overlook. Most Americans think of Mexico as just a vacation spot, but what they don't realize is it's one of the easiest and cheapest places to move permanently. And the best part? You don't even need a job or a massive bank account. Here's how the temporary resident visa loophole works. The requirement? You only need to show an income of around $2,600 per month or have $43,000 in savings. And guess what? Some consulates approve people with even lower amounts. The benefit? 4-year residency with no renewals needed, plus access to Mexico's super affordable healthcare and rent prices. The loophole? Unlike other countries, you don't have to stay year-round to keep your visa active. You can live in Mexico part-time and still legally keep your residency status. And if you're thinking, but what about safety? Mexico has tons of expat-friendly cities like Mérida, San Miguel de Allende, and Puerto Vallarta, where thousands of Americans are already living stress-free. But if you're looking for a country with even fewer financial requirements and a totally tax-free lifestyle, then the next one will blow your mind. The next one is Panama, the almost free visa with VIP perks. What if you could move to a tropical paradise without even needing a steady income? That's exactly what Panama's Friendly Nations visa offers, and barely anyone is talking about it. Here's how the loophole works. The requirement? At first, Panama required people to have a job or start a business, but now, all you need is a $5,000 deposit in a Panamanian bank. That's it. No monthly income requirement. The benefit? Permanent residency in just 2 years, access to tax-free foreign income, and huge discounts on medical care, travel, and entertainment. The loophole? Unlike other visas, you don't actually have to live in Panama full-time. Just visit occasionally to keep your residency valid while still enjoying benefits like offshore banking, no tax on foreign income, and an easy path to citizenship. But here's what makes Panama even more attractive. It's one of the safest and most modernized countries in Latin America, with top-tier infrastructure and expat communities everywhere. Now, if you're thinking Panama sounds too good to be true, wait until you hear about the next country, where you can move for nearly nothing and live like royalty. On number 4, we have Georgia, the zero-tax hidden gem. Most people have never even considered moving to Georgia. And no, not the US state, but the country at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. But here's what makes it one of the easiest and cheapest places for Americans to relocate. The requirement? None. Americans can stay in Georgia for a full year without a visa. No paperwork, no proof of income, just book a flight and enter. The benefit? If you decide to stay longer, Georgia offers a visa-free path to residency with some of the lowest living costs in the world. Rent as low as $300 per month in major cities like Tbilisi. The loophole? Georgia has a zero-tax policy for foreign income. That means if you work remotely or run an online business, you pay zero income tax, something even Panama doesn't offer. And the best part? Georgia is incredibly safe, with a fast-growing digital nomad and expat community. It's basically a legal tax haven that almost no one is talking about. But if you're looking for a country with insanely cheap property and a passport that lets you travel the world, wait until you hear about the next one. Now we got Turkey, the fast-track passport hack. If you've ever wanted a second passport without waiting years, Turkey has a little-known shortcut that could change your life. While most countries make you wait 5-10 years for citizenship, Turkey lets you fast-track it in just months. And here's the trick. The requirement? Normally you'd need to invest $400,000 in real estate to qualify for citizenship, but there's a cheaper way. The loophole? Turkey also offers a long-term residency visa if you simply rent an apartment with no minimum income requirement. And if you stay for 5 years, you can apply for full Turkish citizenship without spending hundreds of thousands. The benefit? A Turkish passport gives you visa-free access to 110+ countries, plus the option to live between Europe and Asia with affordable healthcare, stunning coastlines, and a low cost of living. And here's what most people don't know. Turkey allows dual citizenship, meaning you can keep your US passport while gaining a second one. But if you're looking for the ultimate escape, where you can live like a king for almost nothing, the last country on our list is the best of them all. And here comes the last one, the Philippines, the ultimate low-cost paradise. If your dream is to live on stunning tropical islands while spending less than you would on bills in the US, then the Philippines is your best bet. What makes this country special? It has one of the easiest long-term visa options in the world. The requirement? Americans can stay visa-free for 30 days, but with a simple extension, you can legally stay for up to 3 years without leaving. No other country makes it this easy. The benefit? The cost of living is insanely low. Rent can be as cheap as $200 per month, and food, transportation, and healthcare are a fraction of US prices. The loophole? After staying for a while, you can apply for a special resident retirement visa, SRRV, which gives you permanent residency without needing to invest in property or prove high income. And here's the kicker. The Philippines is one of the most English-speaking countries in Asia, making it super easy to adjust. It's also home to some of the world's best beaches, friendly locals, and a thriving expat community. If you're looking for an affordable, stress-free escape with no visa headaches, the Philippines is the ultimate loophole. The world is full of hidden opportunities, but most people never take advantage of them. While others stay trapped in expensive cities, paying high taxes and dealing with endless stress, you now know the 6 easiest countries where Americans can move effortlessly. Portugal, a simple EU visa with low income requirements. Mexico, a flexible, low-cost residency with an easy path to citizenship. Panama, the almost free visa with tax-free benefits. Georgia, a zero-tax haven with visa-free residency. Turkey, a fast-track passport without breaking the bank. The Philippines, a tropical paradise where you can live for pennies. Now the choice is yours. Will you keep dreaming about a new life, or will you take the first step? Because while most people wait for the perfect moment, the real secret is that the perfect moment is right now. Which of these countries would you move to first? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more life-changing content.